Hello, this is Vengaza here. I'm going to have an in-depth explanation on how exactly the mechanics work for wall jumping. Hopefully this will help out some people to understand how to wall jump. It took me several weeks to even just figure out how to do a simple wall jump. I was very bad at it, and I watched lots of YouTube videos, and they were just they were detailed, and I do believe they had everything you needed. It just didn't work out for me very well. Um, I just didn't understand it too well, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk through some very simple mechanics and explanations on exactly how this works for people who struggled just like I did, and hopefully this will help you out. I think there are two big main points, two mechanics that are vital to understanding exactly how a wall jump works. I think the number one thing that people might not be getting whenever they're trying to do their wall jump is don't press the W key. If you're pressing a W key, okay, you're gonna get this doled out jump when you jump off the wall. So in order to help fix this, in order to kind of practice, what I would do is go to a wall and don't try to do the whole run and jump thing. I would just go to the wall and try to figure out, kind of get comfortable with it. What is the wall gonna do when you run into it? And then understand that when you jump off of it, you're not pressing the W key. Or for controller players, it'll be the analog stick. That way you'll get this nice space between you and the wall when you jump off of it. So you're going to run into the wall, okay? When you run into the wall, you're going to let go of the W key and then press space. You're going to create this distance, and that distance is what you're going to use to wall jump eventually. Once you get comfortable practicing this, understanding that, if you do it a little faster, you might get a little bit upwards motion, and that's what eventually you're going to want. You're going to want that upwards motion as you bring it all together. The second big mechanic that is vital to understanding this is that you are only pressing the spacebar twice. I struggled with this too, is spamming the spacebar a bunch of times, trying to figure out like what's the exact timing for this, like how do I figure this out, and I would get a lot of different answers that way. But to make sure that your wall jumps are consistent, understand that you only need to press twice. The first space is going to be running into the wall. You're going to run into the wall. You're not going to press space when you actually hit the wall. You're going to let your legend grapple naturally. So if you hit the wall hard enough, with enough velocity, your character will naturally grapple. If you grapple when your hands disappear. So right now my hands are out. When hit the wall, they disappear. Okay, so that's your first space bar. So if you're running, you slide, hit it, there you go. Your second space bar is whenever you are actually accomplishing the wall jump. So you hit it, and then you press space bar again. The key is to make sure that you're not pressing W in between your two space bars. So all you're going to do is you're going to W, obviously, to the wall that you're jumping onto. You're going to press space once. Okay. Press space once. You're going to let go of W key. Then you're going to press space bar again. And apply after that whatever direction you're trying to go into. Okay. If you do it all together, you're going to have your, people say to slide to get that velocity. So you're going to slide. You're going to have your jump. Okay. You're going to jump into the wall. You're going to let it grapple. When you notice that it grapples, that's when you let go of W. Your character will slide down the wall for a significant amount of time. You should have, look, I have 1, 2, probably a good solid 2 seconds of time when you hit the wall that you're actually grappled. And in that amount of time is when you need to let go of the W key and press the second space. And that's how you get your accomplished wall jump. Just like that.